Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. Pardon the road noise. I am in the backyard right now experimenting with my method of roads and pathways on this piece of plywood back here. So I think this is it. I've been pondering around different methods. As you know, for my 6-foot layout I did roads of foam. They're okay, but I needed to come up with something better for the new San Diego layout, especially the Old Town area. So I'm using this what's called art illustration board, which I got from my local Michael's hobby store. It's not a board, it's like a very thick piece of paper that's very tolerant to not wrinkling when it gets wet with water or paint. And I got a stack of like 100 sheets of this for about $7, and it cuts very easily with a blade to any shape you choose to conform to. And I used good old Woodland Scenics Hobby Tack glue to glue these pieces of the board paper to this experimental plywood here. And I like the Hobby Tack because it's like a hybrid of properties between contact cement and white glue. It is kind of white gluish, but it really tacks up pretty firm. You can't move it after about 5 minutes or so. And so I love the Woodland Scenics Hobby Tack glue for stuff like this. And I did a quick experimental color blend of basic acrylic paint on the board here, just ensuring that when this all gets going here, that there's no bubbling or wrinkling of the paper or anything. So everything looks good so far. So this is going to be the way I'm going to roll with my roads and my pathways and my building structure pads and all that sort of thing. And yeah, so that's it. I'm glad I got this far because that was a big thing in my head. I haven't actually started any scenery or texture substrate building in the Old Town part of San Diego yet, which I need to get going on quickly. As I understand, Rome isn't built in a day, but I have to kind of get fast tracking on this layout. I have a time frame of needing to get most of the macro work done in about a month. So Rome hasn't even pitched a tent yet at this point as far as what's going on the actual layout. So I need to get going on that. So this is a big hurdle for me, figuring out the method I was going to go with my roads and pathways. So thank you for joining me again, everyone. And there should be a larger update coming this weekend because I'm just about done with the construction and painting of buildings. So I should be able to start planning my roads and pathways, start drawing things out, drawing lines on the board and shapes of how things are going to start being cut out here and where buildings are going to go. And then we'll see how things roll from there. Thank you for joining me again, and I will catch up with you soon.